In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 best value cards at each position right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. So I'll be talking about the top 5 best value point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers currently in my team. And what I do mean by a best value card is going to be a card that I think is extremely good for their price. So there's going to be different price ranges. There's going to be some cards here that are maybe 5 to 30k that are really good for their price. There's going to be cards maybe for 50 to 150k that are really good value for that price tag. And then yeah, there might be some expensive cards, 300k, 400k, 500k, cards that are expensive but are also really good value because they're some of the best cards in this entire game. So starting with the top 5 best value point cards in my team, at number 5 I do have Galaxy Opal Evan Turner. He is 100% here for you budget players. If you guys need a budget point guard, he is going to be a great option for literally 5,000 MT. 6'6" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan, has a really nice jump shot, AI base, Rudy Gay upper on very quick, Pro 2 fade is nice, good dribble 6 across the board. Again, he's an amazing value card because of how cheap he is, while also still being a very good point guard. Now, we get into the top tier value point guards in this game, and we're going to be talking about Dark Matter Stephon Castle, who is now down to 100,000 MT. You're able to get this card for a buy now price, and he is amazing at the point guard position. 6'7" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, really good defensive card, and I think for his price is a point guard that if you guys are looking for a defensive option is going to be one of the best in the game for his price. Now, at number 3 is going to be Dark Matter Luka, and I'm surprised this card is still this cheap because I know 100 overalls are coming down in price, but he is pretty much the same card as his 100 overall card. 6'7" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan. He's still going to have good stats and badges, just like his Dark Matter, just like his 100 overall, but his jump shot is really good, same as his 100 overall card. And if you compare the SIGs, they have the exact same SIGs. The only difference in these cards, if you take a look at the animations, we can actually quickly compare these cards. The only difference is their stats and their badges, because their animations are the exact same. The only difference is he has, what, 6 more Hall of Fame badges, and he has, slightly better stats. Like, yeah, a lot better defensive stats, more vertical, more speed. He's for sure the better card. But Dark Matter Luka isn't that expensive, and I think for the value, you're getting a lot out of this Dark Matter Luka. And then, of course, guys, the 2 best value point guards in this game, they are just so good for their price. We got Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut, who's only going for 65k. He was down to 50k yesterday. And then of course you got Galaxy Opal Denny, who has dropped a little bit in price. So if you guys wanted Galaxy Opal Denny for the longest of times and you really wanted to get this card, I do think right now is a great buying opportunity for Galaxy Opal Denny. He's down to like 150 at the most. Like, I've seen a lot end, for a stock no badges added Denny's, I've seen them definitely end for under 150k. 6'9" point guard, 6'9" wingspan. You guys know what Denny gets into. His jump shot is amazing, his defense is top tier, he's great at getting to the basket. And then Andrew Bogut, he is a 7-foot point guard. That's pretty much all you need to know for 60k. But these are going to be my top 5 best value point guards. Now moving on over to the top 5 best value shooting guards in this game. At number 5, I want to give you guys a budget option, and that is going to be Galaxy Opal Bilal Coulibaly, who is amazing for his price. I mean, I was going to put Batum on here, Nicholas Batum, and they go for maybe around the same price. Bilal Coulibaly is like 30k, Batum was like 35 to 40k, but I do think Bilal Coulibaly is probably a better card because I would say his jump shot's better. 6'8" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan. If you're looking for a great defensive card on the perimeter that has a nice jump shot and you're not looking to spend too much MT, I think Bilal Coulibaly is a great option at the shooting guard position. Now we're going to go back-to-back Millers. We're going to go Brandon Miller number 4, and we're going to go Mike Miller number 3. Both of these cards extremely good for their price. I do like Mike Miller more because of the jump shot. I would say Brandon Miller is probably the better defender, probably better getting to the basket, but I would say that Mike Miller is a much better 3-point shooter. 98-3, every single Hall of Fame shooting badge you'll need, and then he does have such an elite level jump shot. This is an invincible type of jump shot. Julian Schroeder base, Benedict Mathurin upper on very quick timing, also has Pro 2 fade and not bad dribble sigs. But if we do take a look at Brandon Miller, he's a good shooting guard, 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan, good stats and badges, has a nice jump shot, and not bad dribble sigs. He's another really good option at the shooting guard position, and both these cards are around 50k. At least I know Mike Miller's about 45k, 50k. I think Brandon Miller might be a tad bit more, but then getting into the top 2, easily the 2 best value shooting guards in this game are going to be Amen Thompson and are also going to be Rick Barry. Both of these cards extremely good for their price. I mean, I just sold my Amen Thompson. I'm not going to spoil it for the No Money Spent video coming out later today, but it really wasn't that expensive, and mine had 7 legend badges on it, so you can get this card for a really good price. And then Rick Barry, he's also around that 150k price tag, you know, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, really not that expensive. And both these shooting guards are insanely good. They gave Rick Barry tons of good dribble sigs, they gave him Amen Thompson tons of good dribble sigs. Both cards have really good jump shots and also the Pro 2 fade. The next position we're going to talk about is the top 5 best value small forwards in this game, and once again I'm giving you guys that budget option for the first card at number 5. So Galaxy Opal Trevor Booker, if you're looking to get a small forward for under 10,000 MT, this is the best card to go with. He is really good at the small forward position, and again, he's not going to cost you much. He's under 10k. If we take a look at this card, 6'8" at small forward, 6'10" wingspan, really good stats and badges across the board. He's got a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and not bad dribble sigs as well, like Kemba escape, one of the best escapes in this game. Jay behind the back is decent. James Harden size up is pretty good. Russell Westbrook dribble style is not that bad. So Trevor Booker, again, for a budget option, is one of the best value small forwards in this entire game. Now we get to 4 through 2, which honestly, if you guys wanted to change the order on any of these cards, you definitely could. Number 4 is Tim Thomas for me. Number 3 is Dark Matter AK, and number 2 is Dark Matter Luol Deng. To me, all 3 of these cards, it really comes down to preference and personal opinion, and which card's jump shot you like, or what card you like using in game, or maybe what you're valuing at that small forward position. Do you want defense? Then I would say definitely Luol Deng or AK-47. For defense, if you want offense, definitely go for Tim Thomas. He's the best scoring, offensive, shot creating small forward, you know, out of these 3 different small forwards that are all very good value. Luol Deng is the cheapest. He's about 90k, where AK-47 and Tim Thomas are a little bit more expensive, like 125 to 150. So that's another reason why I'm putting Luol Deng ahead of the other 2 small forwards. But these 3 cards, you guys know, I always put them on like the same level of ranking. They're very similar at the small forward position. But number 1, the best value small forward is 100% Dark Matter Beasley. He's come down to actually somewhat of an affordable price tag. I got mine for 290k. I think he's up a little bit, like maybe 350 for Dark Matter Beasley, and he is really good for that price. I mean, he's the 3rd best small forward in this game. For 350k, you get a top 3 card at that position. What else more can you ask for with 350k? Really good jump shot, my favorite jump shot in the game, Pro 2 fade, good dribble sigs across the board. It's Michael Beasley. We all know how good he is, especially for that price. Now, next position we're going to talk about is going to be the top 5 best value power forwards. Number 5 is going to be Galaxy Opal Miles Turner, only 35k, really good defensive card with a nice jump shot. Very similar card here in Dark Matter Triple J. I do like his jump shot a little bit more. He's a bit undersized, only 6'10", but Miles Turner is only 6'11", and both these cards are going to be very similar. They're not similar in price. Jaren's a little bit more expensive, probably because of the name, the jump shot, and the fact that he's a Dark Matter, but really good jump shot, also a great defensive card as well. Number 3 and number 2, I do think are close in ranking, and that's going to be Dark Matter Jack Sigma, and also Dark Matter Brad Miller. I mean, Brad Miller has some of the best sigs in this game on a power forward card. Not Galaxy Opal Bradley Beal, but if we take a look at Brad Miller, I mean, this card, his sigs are unbelievably good. Again, on a power forward card, as I click on Bradley Beal again, man, Bradley Beal just, he wants to be popping up in the video, but Darius Garland behind the back is really good. Kemba escape is really good. Devin Booker dribble style is really good. Pro 2 fade, good big man jump shot. And then Jack Sigma, he's a great defensive power forward. He's 6'11" at the power forward position, 7'3" wingspan, amazing defensive card, 97 block, 90 steal, 94 perimeter, 98 interior defense. I mean, yeah, Jack Sigma is really good at the power forward position, especially for his price. And then at number 1, guys, is going to be Dark Matter Alexar. Really good defender. I do think his defense is really, really good. If you want to put Chet on this list as well, you could definitely go for Dark Matter Chet. Not 100 overall Chet, but I think Chet's another really good card you could also include in this top 5. But I do think Sar, for his price, is just going to be better than Chet. Now, the last position we're going to be talking about in today's video is the top 5 best value centers in this game. At number 5, I do have Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. He's gone down a ton in price. He's below 80,000 MT. He's a 7'6" center, amazing size. He's an absolute giant at the center position. Number 4 is going to be whatever Victor Wembanyama you can afford. If you can go ahead and get Galaxy Opal Wemby, he is really good for that price. One of the best value centers in this entire game. If you can only afford the pink diamond, he's also one of the best value centers in this entire game. If you can get the Galaxy Opal, get the Galaxy Opal. If you don't have that much MT and you can only get the pink diamond, then go ahead and get the pink diamond. Both these Wemby cards are extremely good value for whatever amount of MT you guys have. Now, the top 3 is pretty easy for me. Yes, these are expensive center cards, but they are so much better than the rest of the cheaper centers in this game. We got Artis Gilmore number 3, Mark Eden number 2. I just think the jump shot's a little bit better. You know, he's a bit taller, better defensive card in my personal opinion. And then number 1, even though he is extremely expensive, but it's going to be Dark Matter Dikembe. I do think he's one of the best value cards in this game. Even though he is extremely expensive, he is one of the best big men in the entire game, and I think is 100% worth getting if you guys can afford him. So in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best value point guards, top 5 best value shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video and you guys found it helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.